Hi everybody, it's Zoe, and today's video is going to be about my like a book series that I have that I really liked as a kid, like more like in my preteens, like in middle school and stuff like that. And in my teens I still liked it, but I didn't read them as much anymore. And this series is the Babysitters Club, and it was popular in the 80s, 90s, and probably early 2000s too. And there's a lot of books in the series, and a lot of sub-series, series, I guess. But like there's mystery Babysitters Club books. There's super special books, and like ones where the girls go on trips and stuff like that. And then there's just books in the regular series, and they're like really good, and I always liked them as a kid. And I'm just showing my collection today, so wanted it to be pretty focused and everything. But I did want to mention one thing about today that isn't about that. It's about like kind of how I've been really depressed lately, and like I've been trying to deal with it and as best as I can, and I don't know, like I've been having a lot of trouble like dealing with it, but like, you know, I'm trying hard and I'm praying and everything. So I don't know, like today I found a fortune cookie in my house, and I feel like it was a sign from God, you know, telling me the answer to my prayers and stuff. And it's pretty much something I already knew inside, but just seeing this is making me even more like set in stone that I want to just follow the path that God keeps telling me like over and over again, because it's the same thing. Here it is. It's the same thing that I feel that God's been telling me like every time that I'm depressed over, you know, a guy or like a similar situation like now, or you know, a similar depression that I feel now. Like I feel like it's the same kind of thing God's been trying to tell me to do all along. It's like I've been missing a step in my growth because I've been too distracted by this depression, by guys. And so while being you know, occupied with that throughout high school and all that stuff, I've been missing a step in my growth, and that's been to just work on myself and grow and focus on my studies and all that. So this fortune, you know, you can read and everything, so I'm not gonna say it, or I actually should say it, or I'll go over it. Like I know my hand's shaking a lot. Like I think, oh, come on, lighting. Sorry for the lighting in here. It's like really bad. But whatever. I mean, I like the lighting, you know. As I said, it reminds me of a silent film, and it also reminds me of like, I don't know, being under like the moonlight or something. And I like that. But anyway, like it's relevant to me, like right now. Like the fact that like, you know, my problem right now is this depression and stuff, and like I can't seem to stop it out and be like happy, actually happy. And that's really sad, and I need to like get over this hump. So like, this means a lot to me, because my problem is my stepping stone, really. I should think of it in a positive light. Like, God is making this happen for a reason, and I shouldn't be thinking of it as a problem, because it's really a solution. Like, or it's like God trying to, get into my head what I should be doing, which is, using this opportunity to, maybe I'm not ready for a relationship, like, or whatever, maybe I should be doing something else right now, like, reading more books, learning more, praying more, focusing more on God right now, and just growing in all those ways, and, relationships and stuff like that will come later. And once I find myself fully, I feel that God will put everything else in place when it's time. So the fortune says your problem just became your stepping stone. Catch the moment. So that really made the day, pretty much, and that's why I know this video isn't about this, but I don't want to make a whole separate video about it, because, I don't know, like, I just wanted to mention it in this, because it was today, and, like, it was a big part of today, and it's, like, relevant, I feel like, so, and I like to express this stuff on this channel, because it's a good outlet for my expression and stuff. So, catch the moment. I guess that means, like, I should just stop wasting my life being depressed about things that are actually supposed to be happening for a reason. Like, maybe I should be thinking, hey, appreciate this, because it's probably meant to happen. Like, no, because it is meant to happen. Like, God's doing this to get it through my head that, like, I'm supposed to be doing something else with my time right now. And sometimes God just gives you so many hints, and sometimes people just still don't get it, and until something really crazy happens, like I don't know, like, for example, when people keep speeding, and God keeps, like, telling, and then they get a ticket or something, and that's just a hint that, God's telling them to just, stop rushing around to places and just take your time, be early, get ready sooner, go to bed earlier, or something. And then someone doesn't listen to God's signs, and then until, like, something really bad happens, like they get in a really bad car accident or something, and then they finally get the message, And I don't want to be like that. Like, I want to listen to God's, messages and all that. So, I think I'll really take this and run with it, like, catch the moment, and, start doing things, like, follow my heart and everything, listen to my heart, and, do what I gotta do right now, which I've actually known what I had to do since I was about in middle school, and I always got distracted, and what I felt that I had to do then is the same thing now, which is read a lot, be creative in as many ways I can, practice drawing a ton, play my clarinet a lot more, pray to God a lot, make prayer books and spread the faith and, you know, write more, appreciate my family more, plant flowers. I don't even know, like, I like to plant, okay? And study more about, like, you know, everything, basically, and get more educated, and focus on studies now, because this is the time. This is the time. Better than any. Now is better than any time. Or it's as good a time as any, really. And so, I think I should just listen to, you know, my heart once. Well, I always do, in a sense, but I haven't fully been, because I always get distracted and occupied by other things, by other passions that aren't, like, it's like too early for that, you know, because I feel like it's not time for that stuff or whatever, but like, it's almost like I've been putting off something or missed a step, and I have to go back and do it first. That's how I feel, pretty much, and I think I should listen to that, because all the signs are there. Like, God keeps telling me those signs, and I never friggin' listen to them, and I feel so, you know, dumb, because, you know, I just keep making the same mistakes, and it's like, you know, you gotta stop doing that, okay? You're just gonna do what you gotta do, you know, and then you'll be happy. I feel like I'll be happy if I just listen to my heart, so, yeah. I mean, I could make the actual video for this a part 2, but, I think I can get through the actual thing fast. So, because I made it organized, pretty much, like, the first, pile of my collection is ones that I haven't read yet, which is not too big, but it's kind of big, and I'm happy about that because it gives me a chance to get into the series, and I don't care if they're meant for kids or young adults. I don't care. It just, I think adults can read those kind of books because it actually is good, especially for a person who wants to write children's books or something like that. And I would be interested in that, because I would be interested in illustrating them too. I mean, I was thinking of illustrating and writing a children's book. I think that would be totally cool. And a comic too. So maybe I should do that too. I don't know. There's so many things I could do, but I just don't do them because I don't listen to my heart sometimes, I guess. But, and then the second pile is ones that I've read already, which is pretty big. And so I'll talk about those secondly. But let's start with the first pile. Ones that I haven't read yet. Okay, I got this at the church, at my church bazaar. It's really awesome because it's like, I'm really excited about it because it's like a set of books, and like when I saw them, I was like, yes, I need this because I like these books a lot. But the first book in it, there's 4 books, and the first one is number 45, which is Christy and the Baby Parade. Christy is one of my favorite characters. Like, I think she's probably my favorite character. I don't know. She's like the main girl, and she's like the president of the Babysitters Club, and she's so like sure of herself, pretty much. Like, or like, I think Dawn is like more sure of herself than Christy, but well, maybe not actually. Christy's like really confident, and she's like a tomboy, but she, she's still like really good, crazy over guys, pretty much. Like, she tries to hide it because she tries to be cool, but she really likes guys. But like, I don't know. She's like my favorite character, and she's best friends with Marianne, who's the shyest in the group. And their friendship is just so like gold, you know what I mean? It's just really awesome. And the next one is Marianne Mrs. Logan. Logan is her boyfriend. And I can't wait to read these. Next one is Mallory on Strike. Mallory's one of the younger ones in the group. She wants to be a writer when she grows up, and she has red hair, curly hair, and she's just really an asset to the group. She's so smart, and like, I don't know, she has like a huge family, so she's a really good babysitter. Whenever they babysit her family, they include her and then another babysitter because there's so many kids that they need 2 babysitters for the family. The next one is Stacy's Emergency. Stacy is one of the more fashionista girls in the group. She's from New York, and she's like really cool and stuff, but she has her own problems, obviously, just like any human being. Her problem mainly is diabetes, and so, you know, they talk about diabetes in the books when they mention her a lot, and I think it's really interesting, and you really feel for her. And Stacy's best friend is Claudia, which is one of the other people in the group. Claudia is like an very artist. She's the very artistic one in the group, and she has her own quirkiness about her. Like she hides snacks in her room because her parents are like health freaks, and so she always has little snacks hidden in her room, and the club meetings are held in her room because she has her own phone line. So I don't know, every character has their own very specific things about them, and it's just so cool. That's one of my favorite things about these books. The author gets so in depth with the characters, and I love that. I really love that. So the next book that I haven't read yet, the next book I haven't read yet is actually a super special book, which is the first one, and it's called Babysitters on Board. Usually in the super special ones, they go traveling or something like that sort, and I actually don't know where they go traveling. Let's see. Oh! They go to Florida and on a boat trip around the Bahamas. That's pretty cool. I can't wait to read this. Oh my god. Guess who's going on a dream vacation? The Babysitters, of course. Oh my god, reading these books is gonna bring back so many memories, and like, dude, that's awesome. So I'm excited. The next book I haven't read yet is Marianne and Camp BSC, Babysitters Club. That's when Marianne got her hair cut into a bob sort of fashion, which I love on her, and so does her boyfriend Logan. I love that hair on her because I absolutely love chic bobs. Like, you know, they're so cute. Like, oh, like I want one, but whenever I get one, it doesn't work out like in my favor. Like, as much as I want it to look so cute, it doesn't look as cute as I want it to be because my hair's not straight naturally. It's curly and frizzy, and not so cute for a bob. So, but, you know, it's okay. I can still get a wig or something and style it. That's kind of what I want to go to the Halloween store for tomorrow or something, because tomorrow's Saturday. But I don't know if they have wigs there. It's like a big Halloween store, so I've never been in there, but you're still hoping they have them. The next book is Stacy and the Bad Girls. This is Stacy. And those are like some random girls. Haven't read this, I don't think. I feel like I might have. I don't think I did though. Whatever. I don't think I have. And I don't know, it's like good. But they have like descriptions on the back of the different rules that the girls play in the club. Is everybody there? I think everybody's there because I remember Shannon Kilborn, they don't actually talk about her a lot, but I think when Christy's mother married a millionaire or something, Shannon Kilborn was like, you know, obviously Christy had to move from her old house to like the rich dude's house, so like, and her family all had to move there, so yeah, like Shannon Kilborn was somebody in the new neighborhood, I guess, that Christy became friends with, and she also babysat, so she joined the club. I'm really excited for this one. This is the other one I haven't read, the last one I haven't read, Farewell Dawn. This is gonna be a sad one probably, because Dawn is freaking awesome, and I identify with her. She's from California, and like, she's a health freak, and like, she likes healthy foods like tahini and stuff like that, and she wishes she was born on Earth Day. And I love that because like, I really like weird like healthy foods, and like, well, not weird obviously, I don't think they're weird, but like, you know, herbal stuff, and I love herbs and like plants and how they affect your body and stuff like that. Herbs how they affect your body, and you know, homeopathic, holistic stuff, like just herbal things, like, you know, all that stuff. I love it. I love that stuff. I always have, because my parents have always been into that stuff, and like, I've always been into that stuff. So like, yeah, I mean, in the last years, like, my friends have never understood that. Like, they're like, why do you like plants? I'm like, I just do. They don't understand, but like, I understand because I've been around it my whole life, you know? But, yeah, like, so good. Look at everybody, they look so freaking sad. Well, Marianne looks so freaking sad, holy shit. I love Marianne's outfits. She always looks so, like, chic. Like, it's the bob. I swear when your hair looks good, it doesn't matter what you're wearing. Like, you always look good. Like, I wish my hair looked better all the time, because I feel like when my hair looks good, I feel like my whole mood is set for the day. I don't know. Like, it's weird, but yeah, that's how I feel. But, okay, books I have read. This was the first one I read. The first Babysitters Club book I read. And I fell in some kind of love because I liked it a lot. Because, okay. Look how shiny it is. It looks like a hologram. Like a holograph. It looks like those holographic Pokemon cards. I know I'm probably saying Pokemon wrong for those fanatics, but like, what do they say? Pokemon? Pokemon? Pokemon. I think they say Pokemon. I've always said Pokemon, so I don't know. Like, and I watched it. I watched Pokemon. I watched Digimon and Pokemon. I watched all those. And, what else was it? Dragon Ball Z or something? And, like, Dragon Ball Z? Yeah, I think that's what it was called. What other shows? Oh my god. Amanda Anaconda? I don't even know, but there were so many shows on, like, back then. Obviously, the Power Rangers was good. Saved by the Bell. It's alright 'cause I'm saved by the bell. But yeah, like, oh my god. I think this was, written in... Okay, this was written in 1998. I was 3 years old. But I found this in our basement here at the house one day, and I was like, I picked it up and I read it. It was like dusty and all this shit, but I picked it up, read it. I skimmed through it a bit and found the interesting parts because I was a kid, so I didn't want to read through the whole thing. But then I saw things I liked, like the fact that they traveled to foreign countries like Europe, and it's actual like handwriting of the different girls. Like each chapter is a different girl's point of view. Stacy's handwriting. I really like the cursive ones, like Claudia, and I love that because it's like they wrote letters to each other, and I love the illustrations because they just help me to, you know, visualize the girls. And here's Jessie Ramsey, which is one of the girls. She's the African American in the group. She's really awesome. I love how the group has like different races too. That's really awesome. There's like many different races and many different hair colors and skin colors and stuff in this group. And different like shapes and sizes and stuff. Actually, I don't know if they have any chubby girls. But oh yeah, Jessie Ramsey's also a dancer, so she's like really awesome. And but what's my favorite picture in here? Ooh, I love this little face, Mallory's, and you could tell like she puts their personality in the letters, and it's so cute. Like you could tell that Mallory's a writer just from her letter, and I love the letters because I obviously love writing letters myself, and I love pen pals and stuff like that. And so, like, you know, it's totally something I like, and I noticed that when I was a little kid. And also I loved that when they traveled to France, Christy was the one who had the most successful romance with a French guy named Michel from France, and that was really cute. Excuse me. Because she was really like, you know, sorry, I have a tickle in my throat. But it's probably because it's dusty. But she was really like, you know, it was funny because she was like kind of like herself, you know, towards him at the beginning. If you know Christy, she was like, you know, bossing him around kind of, or like making fun of him a little bit. And she was like wanting him to go away. She didn't like him. She thought he was annoying at first. But then she started to like get a crush on him, and she was like, she like realized he's a boy, you know, he's a guy. And then she was like noticing his like brown floppy hair or whatever, and then she was like noticing how cute he was, and then his French accent, and then she was like, he's hot. So So, yeah, like, from there, he brought her, like, onto the, like, balcony or whatever, and then they, like, kissed. So that was pretty exciting for me as a preteen. And then I was like, dang, I want to read this whole book. So I read the whole book and proceeded, I think it's proceeded to fall in love with the series. Okay, I found my favorite picture in the whole friggin' book. Look at this. Mary Ann was my style. That was my aesthetic for myself. From when I saw this picture till practically now, except I decided not to try to grow my hair out back a few years ago. Just to try to see what it would look like if it was really long. And I'm still not done with that goal. But I still really liked the bob thing, and t-shirt, shorts, and awesome artsy friggin' shoes. Like, I love, like, little boots like this, or whatever. Like, they look like Doc Martens. Anyway, I love these kind of boots because they always, like, strike me as so like, artsy. And when I see guys wear shoes like this, too, I'm probably attracted to you. Like, if you're wearing these shoes. Like, when I see guys wearing these, I'm like, oh my god, yas. Like, I love those kind of shoes. Like, and I love to wear them myself, too. Like, they're so cute. They're really, really adorable. So this is my favorite friggin' picture in the whole friggin' book. It's like really good illustrations in this one book. Like, this is probably my favorite one. My favorite book. I'm gonna try to find the part where Christy kisses Michel, the guy. The French dude. Okay, this is probably it here. Michel shrugged. Wasn't there a plan B, in case we got lost? I thought back to the little speech our chapter ones had given us at the hotel. Oh, our chaperones. Oh my god, what's wrong with me? Right, I said to Michel. In case we separate from the group, we could meet at the Eiffel Tower at 5 o'clock. But that's 4 hours from now. Michel was marching straight for a payphone. Before I could say anything, he was mildly tapping out a number and speaking French to someone on the other end. I'm probably going to say this incredibly wrong because it's a French thing and my French pronunciation is really, really off. Because I haven't properly studied French yet. You know, as a dedication to it. Like, I've studied like a lot of other languages, but French, not a lot yet, but I have studied a bit. And that's weird. I should be learning it because I am quite a bit French myself. French and Hungarian. Francais. No, Franchise. Well, that's Italian, sorry. What do they call themselves? Francais? Regions. And Magyar. Which Magyar means Hungarian. For y'all out there who don't know. Magyar. Megszentségteleníthetetlen ségeskedéseiteket. Beszélek magyarul. Találkozunk. Viszlát. Szerelek is. Értem. Érketes. I think that means interesting. Érketes. Érketes. Then a second number, and more French. C'est tout. C'est tout. You know, so he finally hung up. I found the number. I found the number. I found the number of the hotel. Then I called the hotel and left a message that you and I were going to follow Plan B. And what are we supposed to do until 5 o'clock? Michel grinned. A beautiful day, Paris, 4 hours of freedom. You, me, we'll think of something. Trapped, tricked. I couldn't go off by myself. I'm not stupid. But there were other options. Just because we were with each other, we didn't have to be together. First, we went to a pâtisserie, which means pastry shop. I don't know you, I said as we stood in line, and we will sit at separate tables. Suit yourself. Michel turned away from me. I love this part. He said something in French to the girl behind the counter, and she loaded up his plate. I always loved that phrase because that makes me feel like happy inside, because like loading up the plate makes me think of like a pile of food and yes. But I was drooling just looking at it. When it was my turn, I said, I'll have what he had. Eh? The girl said. I pointed to the pastries behind the glass case. This stuff. An assortment. Hello, Christy. She shrugged and started speaking in rapid-fire French. Meanwhile, Michel was sitting by himself, stuffing his face. Turn the page. How do you like it so far? I walked over to him. I hated to have to ask for help, but I had no choice. Will you translate for me? Eh? He replied. Do I know you, young lady? He's a tricky one. She did say, I don't know you. Here. He knew she'd have help. She'd need his help. Guess you don't know no French. The counter girl started laughing. So did a few of the customers in line, then some customers at the tables. Come, I will serve you, said the counter girl in perfect English. A prank! Kirsty says in her own mind. He had told her to pretend she didn't know English. I was seeing red. I never felt so embarrassed in my life. Who did he think he was? Yeah, see, Christy's like pretty proud, and if anybody like tries to play with her like that, she don't take no crap. Trust me. It's like Christy is like, you know, really proud. So, calmly I picked up a cream puff from Michael's plate. I gave it a good look. Then I dropped it in his lap and headed for the door. Ooh, she's mad. Hey, wait, he shouted, following me out. This is so corny. Like, a few customers were applauding. Even that didn't make me feel better. Michel caught up to me on the crowded sidewalk. He had a powdery white stain on his pants, but I wasn't laughing. I know that feel. Like when something's funny, but you're like so pissed that you don't even care. Like you don't want to laugh. You're like, you know, you don't even want to deal. I could barely unclench my teeth to speak. Why did you do that to me? Why did you do that to me? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Michel said. Really, it was a stupid joke. Well, You said you didn't want to know me, and I guess that was a way to get you to sit next to me. Aww! Bonk! That response hit me over the head. It made absolutely no sense. He likes you, Christy. But I sputtered. You don't like me, I wanted to say. But it would have sounded idiotic. Michel hated me. He had to. Still, he was looking at me with this sad, sorry expression. Was he faking? Was this another practical joke? I couldn't tell, so I just turned and walked away. Wait! How are you going to communicate with the Parisians? Oh, wait! How are you going to communicate with the Parisians? Parisians. I wish I could speak more French. He was right behind me. Sign language, I don't know. But it's dangerous to be alone. I could feel his hand touching my arm. I whirled around. You're dangerous. I don't trust you. I don't like you. Now get lost before I scream. She's so mean. Oh my god. As soon as the words left my mouth, I wanted to pull them back. I was screaming. People were staring at us. Michel recoiled. That's the only way I can describe it. It was as if I hit him. I'd hit him. Oh, I wasn't speaking in Michel's voice. I'm sorry, Michel said quietly. I'm so bad at narrating. I didn't mean to hurt your feelings. I thought all our arguments, the insults, I thought you were just kidding around. I thought we were having fun together. I wouldn't dream of hurting you, Christy. My head was spinning. I felt dizzy and angry and hurt and happy all at the same time. My arms were tense. My throat was tense. Sounds like falling in love. Throat tense, arms tense, happy, hurt, and dizzy and angry. Head spinning all at the same time. Yeah, pretty much love. That's love. I tried to look Michel in the eye. I tried to say something, but I couldn't. Dude, that's so cute. There's so many more cute parts. Like, there's a part where, oh my god, there's a part where, like, oh my god, there's a part where, like, he holds her waist or something, and she's, like, realizing that his hands are there, and she's like, oh my god, for a second. So I loved that part as a kid, too. Because it always made me think of, like, how I wanted, like, a guy to hold me like that and stuff, and I was like, holy shit, I want that. So yeah, this is them. Michel and Christy. So cute. I think he has brown eyes, too. But you can't really see the colors too well, obviously, because it's not in color. But that's, like, so cute. So cute! Once. Yeah, but there's a point where they kiss. Like, where is that? I think it's, like, near the end. Okay, I found it, I think. Okay, I found it. I'm so excited. Okay, Michel. I'll read it like this. Michel was sliding open my glass door, stepping onto the balcony. Nice night, he said. I can't do the French accent. Nice night, he said. We leaned over the railing. The night air had a faint, flowery smell, mixed with the pollution. How romantic, right? The street lights threaded their way through the city below, disappearing behind the darkened office buildings. To our left, the Eiffel Tower glowed brightly. You can see it from just about anywhere in Paris, Michel remarked. Yeah, I said. It almost looks like it was constructed out of light, not steel. I leaned against him. He put his arm around my shoulders. His face was near mine. I mean, really close. He seemed to have finished talking, and I knew I had nothing else to say. So I kissed him. It was no big deal. No violence and fireworks. I'll leave it up to Christy to be modest about this. It seemed like the logical thing to do. We stood there for a long time, looking over Paris. Neither of us said much. I never did what Abby wanted me to do. I never told him how I felt. Abby's another member of the group. I never told him how I felt. But that was okay. I didn't have to. He knew. Oh my god! And that's the part that's so cute. I know I was spending so long in this book, but like, and this video is so long already, but I don't care. I like making long videos, I guess. As much as I try to not, I always end up doing it. So I think it's just my style, and I'll have to accept that. So, that's my favorite Babysitters Club book. It's the first one that I read, and it's really awesome. And it has so much things that I like in it. Like, you know, letters and all that stuff. Yeah. But maybe one of the ones I haven't read yet will become one of my favorites. Like, I think the Bahamas / Florida one will be a favorite. Because it sounds really awesome. So. And I think, Marianne, Mrs. Logan will be fun because I love Logan and Marianne. They're so cute together. And, I don't know. Not sure. We'll just have to see. You know, maybe I'll be surprised. Maybe Christy and the baby parade. It sounds like it'll be really cute, so I'm excited for that because I love babies. They're so adorable and like precious. I love kids and babies and children and people and yeah. So like, alright, on to the next one that I have read already. Okay, I loved when they did this on the side with these books early on in the books. This is, as you can see, the 6th book, so it's very early in the series. It probably says the 80s. Yep, 1987, which was the year my brother was born. My first brother, my eldest brother. And it's a really good book. I mean, I haven't read it in a long time. But yeah, there's Christy there. First one. Tomboyish, baseball hat, she loves sports. Marianne, when she had long hair, early in the series. Also, this is kind of like a face of the day video, because you're getting a real look at my face in the makeup that I did today. First time wearing false eyelashes in a long time. Really liked my makeup today. I worked hard on it, and first time wearing foundation in a long time too. And I wore eyeshadow primer, which is why it came out so good. Pretty simple eyeshadow look. I wore my Limelight CoverGirl eyeshadow with I forgot the brand of the other eyeshadow, but it was blue, dark blue in the corner, in the outer corner. And then a light blue in the inner corner as a highlight. And then jewelry, wearing this cross And then Ring, which is pretty awesome. And then it's just really pretty. And clear nail polish with a top coat. And so, back to this. Sorry. Marianne. Claudia. She's the Asian of the group. Very stylish as well as Stacy. Dawn, the health nut, nature freak of the group. I love nature, like, as well, just like nature, all that stuff. Like, when I'm around nature, I just feel like I'm in tune with the earth. It's like awesome. And I just feel like I'm in tune with the greenery and like, life. And then there's Stacy, the fashionista New York girl, diabetes, crazy about boys. They're all pretty crazy about boys, except Dawn. She's very independent, but when she's like really into a guy, she's like really into him. I think a lot of guys like her, but yeah, like, yeah. Or I think that's Dawn, at least. I mean, yeah, it is. It is. But next book that I have read, Claudia Kishi, live from WSTO. It's when she was in a radio station working there. And I don't really remember the plot much, but actually I kind of do. I think this was the girl she worked with, and like they were having problems, but then she ended up being nice in the end. Like, I think that's what happened, but I don't remember too much because I didn't like this book that much. But I like the books, obviously, but I didn't like this one that much. But I don't know why. I guess I just didn't like the plot that much. But it's alright. I mean, you can't like everything. I think this is the last one I read. I read it in like 10th grade, maybe? I don't even know. Christy and the Snobs. It's like in her new neighborhood. Christy is like experience like, it's a rich neighborhood, obviously, because her stepfather is like a millionaire. So obviously you could see this plot point happened very early in the series. I know I have the first book. I just don't know where it is. The first book is Christy's Big Idea, which is obviously the idea for the club, and Christy's Great Idea or something like that. And I have that, but maybe I don't have all my collection books today. But if not, I mean, I'll find it and I'll show it in another video in the future. And the video won't be dedicated to that, but it will be, just put in there, as an addition from this video. So, yeah. So I liked this. I liked this one. This was interesting, and I love Christy's dog. Yeah. Jessie Ramsey, Pet Sitter. I liked this one. I recall liking it. Yeah. You get to know more about Jessie Ramsey, and you get to know when they're dedicated. A lot of them are dedicated to like one sitter, and you get to know more about that specific sitter in each book, and it's like, awesome, and I love that. This is the only mystery I have. of these books, and like I really liked this, like, because I love mysteries. But I read this, and it's really, really good. I took out a lot of books from the library too, so I read a lot more of the books in this series. But obviously I don't own those, so. But I want to read this again because it was really good. I remember reading one of the books. One of the books was set in like a log cabin or something, like an aspen or whatever. I don't even know. But that was a good one. I really liked that one. This was in 1996, which was the year after I was born. So I was like 1. Yep. This is the second book in the series. I own it, and it's Claudia and the Phantom Phone Calls. I obviously really liked this one. This was good. 1986. So these books might have started in 85 or 86. Depending. But yeah, like, it's a good book. Oh, yeah. The year after my parents got married. My parents were already married, like, basically 10 years before I was born. I came along, like, basically 10 years after my parents got married. So that makes me pretty happy. Because it's basically like my parents were, like, so set into the marriage, and, you know, so I came really out of love, and, you know, it just makes me happy, like, that my parents did everything, like, responsibly and right and stuff. Like, my parents are really loyal people, and they're really good role models, like, for my, you know, view of, like, marriage and all that stuff, like, and, you know, faith and religion and stuff. Faith, basically. Like, I don't consider my faith, like, a religion so much as, like, a relationship with God, and, like, keeping that relationship throughout your whole life. Because it's really important to have faith, you know, throughout your whole life. And, you are gonna need it your whole life. It's just how it is. And yeah, my parents really just taught me the importance of that. And, you know, I don't know how to describe it in just a little video, you know, or an hour-long video, but that's how long this is getting. But it's, you know, I'm really happy. It's just having parents like them. So, yeah, good book. I know I didn't talk about it a lot, but I don't want this to be an hour. I want to try to get this done. Logan likes Marianne. This one gets me excited because it's like the plot of Marianne and Logan, and they're so cute together. It's Logan, it's Marianne. Great stuff. I obviously liked that one. So, that's my collection of Babysitters Club books. There are probably many more. Or at least one more that I have. That I didn't get to show today. Because I couldn't find it. But, yeah. I'm gonna get going. And, I hope you all have a good night. And I'll see you tomorrow probably. If not, see you soon. So, vi sont la tashra. Bye!